That wasn't as heavy of an attack as that. This video is sponsored by Instant Gaming. Be sure to click on the link in the description to get this game for cheaper. Great Wall Western Front is currently available at £21.30 at the time of this recording. Brilliant game and is much cheaper than buying it from there. Make sure you get it. You can have the Victory Edition as well, which is also cheaper than there. The link is in the description. Be sure to press it before jumping on the website. You will be given a Steam key code if you are using Steam, which you can activate really easily. Be sure to check it out. And as always, thank you. How's it going, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another MoisTea Gaming video. Once again, on the Western Front. Last episode, we attempted to murder the Germans in Speer. However, they resisted, and we couldn't quite take the last point. So, gonna have to have another dabble, that is for sure. Technology, we're getting closer to getting something toxic to throw at them, which is excellent. So we might as well have a dabble again, however, with the French forces. And do a large push. However, we have 8 infantry corps, which we cannot actually currently use in there, that we have managed to scrape from the other sections of the front. But I still reckon that we will be able to do it. So first of all, let's get straight in there. I want to be hammering this to get the British forces and Commonwealth forces further up into it. We could start tickling the enemy capital. This is looking very weird around here now with our eastern thrust, so we'll just have to see what we can come up with that. Regardless, let's get in there. This reckons it'll be a stalemate. Bear in mind, 8 corps cannot be used, but we still have a decent number floating around here. We'll have to utilise them as best we can. However, they are French forces, so supply is not as much of an issue. We are yet to have a battle on here yet, so we're going to have to make some trench work. Probably demolish some buildings as we go. Oh no, don't do that. I nearly stuck down an improved trench in a place where I really don't want it. But yeah, regardless, I'll set up some trench work in the usual manner that I do. Righty-yo, this is what we've done. We've got A, which is going to be our launching ground. Command trench running, not command trench, I always say that. Comms trench running all the way down here. Misplaced trench. This also comes up to here, which is defending the artillery line. Hopefully this will stay protected. It's not very well defended, but it is what it is. And then we've got the other lot down here protecting this. Lots of artillery, 10 batteries, and an observation balloon. Now, enemy have gone a little bit giddy. They have lots of trenches and a little bit of barbed wire. I've opted to go for X first, simply because I have better artillery coverage. Over here it's a little bit more stretched. And if we attack from the side here, I'll be able to get 2 or 3 more batteries involved, especially on the rolling barrage, so I can roll in better. So over here, I should have decent enough coverage regardless. Then you got this middle blob full of machine guns. I might even go for that. Or do I? That's the question. Simply because I can see this, but I can't see what's going on over here. I could go straight forward, and they'll probably start sending units from either side. But our units are over here now, so we'll go for X and get one of these blind spots sorted. we have a look,
Préparez-vous, soldats.
you can
Pour le
see
tir
I've
de
got
barrage.
good coverage all the way over here
Préparez-vous à
with that
recevoir
one,
les ordres de tir.
this one as well, so I can get 3 rolling barrages in, 2 at the front, and then I reserve it going through the middle, I reckon, just to carry on further while we send more troops up. But we can only have 2 troops there, so we'll send 2 up, and then maybe some at the side, perhaps, or even just do it regardless. I'll have to have a play. They will have a balloon somewhere. They will also have lots more machine guns in here. But we've got plenty of troops to have a dabble with at this. Last battle, we ran out of time, so we need to make sure that we get on with this as quickly as possible, even if that means taking some losses. We do have the gas option, but it's not toxic stuff at this moment in time. Start hammering that straight away while we start thinking about getting some of our troops over.
Attention!
Holding down V gets them there straight away. We're gonna head straight for it. And then refill this line with these troops here. And then we'll follow it on as well. Hopefully you don't waste too much supply. There is their balloon, so that suits me as well. They'll have some artillery back here. Hopefully it'll be down this way. They're going to be losing some troops. Our troops have gone giddy.
Préparez-vous sur la ligne.
Better make sure they actually get there, because I can't be having that.
Sur la ligne.
Hopefully that fixes them. Yeah, off they go now properly.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
Excellent. So I think they just surrendered one of them. What I do want is to get second wave in relatively quickly. However, I want it to be at a time where we can actually have it going good. One rolling barrage after the other. That will be fantastic. But I don't want the men to get stuck either. I'm thinking something, oh, there's a machine gun that is already firing, so we can get this rolling barrage on now. Get them running through the smoke while they go forwards, and everything will be happy. They are going to send artillery towards us. We better start sending some more of this up. Not sending units right at us from there. That's not very nice. May have mistimed that to a degree. Never mind, we've still got some units in, and they are now also being hammered. Need to start hitting some of this with the heavy stuff. Move what's there. We've got more troops coming in to take their place. Could do with this being removed as well, to be honest. We'll leave them there. We've got these running in ready.
Attention, feu à volonté, on avance.
They need to keep moving forwards.
En position de tir, on y va.
Get another rolling barrage in straight away. That would be wonderful. We can just send these to go into there. That is currently being hammered, but we can send those troops over regardless. They are knackered. We need to get some more troops in. Start getting some reinforcements in as soon as possible. They are just done, but we can still get them in there regardless. They are messing about a little bit, but I think it is what it is at this point. They have gotten in there though. They're going to get hammered. We need to get more troops in. So there you go, we've taken that section, we can send these home. Go for another rolling barrage forwards. They can go home as well, they're just finished. Really, we need these up here as quickly as possible.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Sur la ligne.
It's going to start firing immediately. There we go. Get them forwards.
Renfort prêt. On est arrivé.
Need to
On
keep
attend
the
les
pressure up on this. Can't really let off.
Établissez
I
un
have
barrage total. On a nos cibles.
lots
Équipe,
more
pratique de
artillery,
barrage sur
not
cette
artillery,
position. Préparez-vous, soldats,
troops
pour
in
le
there. We
barrage.
can just hammer that,
Préparez-vous à
reducing
recevoir
our
les ordres de
casualties
tir.
as best as possible.
Rechargez, pilonnez cette position. Établissez les positions. Commencez le barrage.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
Even get them right up
Équipe,
there and just
prête
get
de
a little
barrage ordonnée. Tirez avec
suppression
toute
on
l'artillerie.
in that. Got these ready to go. Let's get these moving forwards. These troops just behave a little bit better. We'll be okay.
Préparez-vous, soldats.
That
Chargez
machine
les
gun
cibles.
is going to have to go while we move these troops forwards.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
We need to take care of that as well. We're going to have to go
Préparez-vous
for
à
another
recevoir les
suppression.
ordres de tir.
Don't think having it there is going to be enough to suppress those troops over in that direction, but we're going to have to go for it regardless. These are just going to have to run forwards. Move these in here, what we have down there. More troops, let's get these forward.
On a de nouveaux ordres. Préparez-vous à tirer.
Men do seem to like to mess about a little bit, not going to lie, at this moment in time. That is taken care of. Excellent. Let's get this gun suppressed. Even suppress. Oh, we can't quite reach that with that gun. Suppress that. We'll get our troops in. Excellent. While we send them over there
Tenez-vous prêts. Mettez-vous en position. Attention.
and get these troops further north. We've still got some down here racing to go. The enemy are now sending in additional troops. We can suppress these quickly so they don't massacre us.
Attendez les ordres.
Try and make sure that these survive by getting them over there.
Allez, on accélère. Tenez-vous prêts. Feu.
Get them to destroy that balloon and things will be a little bit better. Get these troops over there quickly
On a de nouveaux
and
ordres.
send them home quickly. Excellent. There are some of their artillery. We can start hitting some
Chargez
of
l'artillerie.
this.
Vérifiez les coordonnées pour le barrage. Établissez
On a de
les
nouveaux
positions.
ordres.
Équipe, établissez le
Like
pilonnez cette
so.
position.
There's
Préparez-vous,
plenty
soldats,
of them
et un
here.
barrage total. Commencez le barrage. Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres.
Make
avec
life
toute l'artillerie.
easier getting in. We're going to have to
Rechargez pour un barrage de
reduce
zone.
these numbers, that is for sure.
On a
We
nos
will
cibles.
have some in
Chargez
there as
l'artillerie.
well.
Vérifiez les coordonnées pour le barrage.
Something like that. While we're trying to take care of these troops.
Mettez-vous en position.
Have managed to get in.
Attention.
We can spread these out slightly, get these all sent home,
On se replie.
get some fresh troops in. We will be taking this part of the trench now.
On va tenir cette position. On arrive après la bataille, on dirait. On a de nouveaux ordres.
Send these home as well while we're
Tout
at
le monde,
it.
retraite. Au rapport.
Excellent, excellent. Spread everybody out just for the time being because the AI will attempt to bombard us as best they can.
Renfort, au rapport.
Like so, which is not fantastic. Probably from there, to be honest. We can work our way in from this direction. We should be able to keep reinforcing it as well. Just gonna have to wait for the additional troops to arrive because we're not going to be able to do it without them. Can send additional troops in, but they're going to keep reinforcing it, so I better make sure that we weaken them but not destroy them.
Tirez avec toute l'artillerie. Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres de tir. Barrage. On a nos cibles. Chargez l'artillerie. Rechargez pour un barrage de zone.
Like that.
Établissez les positions. Équipe prête. Vérifiez les coordonnées pour le barrage.
Surprising that the enemy haven't decided to have a gander that way.
Attention.
Now where are these two
On
going?
a de nouveaux ordres. Préparez-vous à
Get them
tirer.
in there
On
right
a de
quick.
nouveaux ordres.
Shuffle
Mettez-vous en
everybody
position. Attendez,
over.
préparez-vous sur la ligne. Tenez-vous prêts. Sur la ligne. Attention. En
And
position
doing
de
that,
tir.
we can quickly get these men in, hopefully. They are sending men this direction now, which isn't fantastic. do with more artillery. All these are going to get hammered if they're not careful. They are just done. Come on, chaps. Lost half our men there. Got these troops going there. What are these guys doing? Did I tell them to go in the same bit of trench accidentally? I may have done. Quite irritating. Don't know where these are, don't know what they're doing, but they are shooting the enemy at least. They are done. Little bit annoying. We're gonna have to swap some of these out now as well. Swap them out with some better ones while we send in our first wave. Just have them spread out like that. Wait for those to disappear. Sending more in. We're gonna have to go for it. I will smash all of these with more artillery. And then get them moving. That will be very beneficial. Send them over. By the time they get that little bit closer, we should hopefully be in a good position. More troops are on the way straight from there. While the artillery is coming. Really need them a bit closer. We're going to be struggling in the snow. A lot of their units are fairly knackered. However, they are being replaced. These are just done. They're going to get hammered. They're going to get hammered. Need to get more troops in. We do have some troops in the trenches, which is excellent. This little area has been taken care of, so has this. Move them forwards while we send more troops in. That is a necessity. While they're all there, we can bombard them some more. Clear this area if we can. Start hitting their artillery. Not too sure what's going on there, but things are happening. They aren't supposed to do that anymore, but they still do. They are being hammered. Spread these about. So when the enemy get giddy, we can actually get units in. Get these in there. They're going to get hammered. These need to be suppressed. We need to take care of their artillery. You need to go home. Start micromanaging some of these. That will be fantastic. Shuffle them in. We need at least 2 to go into there. And these we can have right going through the back and taking care of some of this, hopefully. They are sending more troops over. We can bombard that, I suppose. Might not get there in time now, that's the only problem. Use these to destroy this artillery. We need this artillery destroyed as well. We are going to keep hitting them. Excellent, excellent. Send these straight into there even and get more troops in directly from this location. They should take care of that while this is being dealt with. Want to make sure that we actually get on with this and not dilly-dally too much. Right, so we are doing not too bad at this moment in time. They can just take care of that last one, everything will be better. Come on lads, one last one and we can go home. Don't really feel like doing it, really. That dealt with. These are going to be dealt with. We can suppress them. Excellent. These are both knackered and can be sent home. Let's get more troops in. We actually managed to take that, which is surprising. Get them home, they're just done. Keep going this way. We have one position remaining.
On arrive après la bataille, on dirait. Au rapport. On a de nouveaux ordres, feu, soldats.
Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres de tir.
On tient.
They are hurting us. Our troops in the trenches can't hit them because they're on the flank.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
Now we desperately need to start bombarding this to bits. Weaken everything that is in here. That way everything we send over should be half cooked. More troops incoming. For some reason they're out of the trench and they've probably just been hammered. Need to wait for these to get over there, really. Still have more troops on the way. I'd use a gas on that, but I don't really want to. It'll cost too much supply for what we have currently. Just do bombarding them that little bit more. They're going to continuously send units over, I think. They keep hitting us there. Still need to remove their presence in here.
On a de nouveaux ordres. En position de tir. On a de nouveaux ordres. Attendez les ordres. En marche. Préparez-vous à tirer.
Well, if they keep sending units over, we can't really deal with this heavy artillery. I could lob it with a lot of our own artillery, but don't really want to have to do that if we can help it.
Tenez-vous prêts, chargez.
So there you go, you go and take care of that right quick.
Attention, mettez-vous en position.
We do actually have everybody here that we need.
On a de
Plant
nouveaux
trenches, ours. Yep, excellent.
Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres de tir.
On a de nouveaux ordres.
You know the problem, we send troops up, our trenches that we've taken from the enemy can't actually hurt them until they get around here. We're going to have to go for it shortly, I think. Why are you not in the trench? Need to get out of there now. They've just been obliterated. Wow. Great. But now we are definitely going to have a gander. Get some troops stationed down here. We'll go for a two-frontal attack, I think. Leaving one there. We can come at them from this side and the other. We'll keep coming at them. Let them just keep pressing. We have a time on our side. The artillery isn't going to do too much with only 2 batteries there. They'll just run themselves dry at this point. At least they should do.
Attention! Mettez-vous en position! On a de nouveaux ordres. Préparez-vous sur la ligne.
We're sending our guys in. Desperate to try and take this back, but it's not going to happen. We'll even just bombard them some more, I suppose. This will help clear some more of them out. We can definitely see these as well. Excellent, excellent. This will drain their resources even more. Don't know how many cores they'll, or not cores, companies they'll have left. I can't imagine it being too many. Their supply being so low.
Équipe, prêt, rechargez pour un barrage de zone.
Where do we go for here? Just around here, maybe?
Tirez avec toute
Something
l'artillerie.
like that. We can see if they resupply it. They've stopped attacking. They are sending more troops in there, so they still have plenty here. We could keep blapping them.
On a nos cibles. Préparez-vous à recevoir les ordres de tir. Feu.
Just to see what happens.
Préparez un barrage. Pilonnez cette position.
Problem is, I want them to be weak by the time we get in there. We're just going to have to go for it. They have stopped sending troops over, so we can take care of that artillery now. Get everybody ready to actually go.
Sur la ligne. Tenez-vous prêts. En position de tir. Attention.
There we go, that's been taken care of now properly. Grenades going in. They are still heavily reinforcing this. Means they've still got plenty of access. We're going to need something up there. Coming at this head on is going to be more or less suicide. Don't think that we could potentially do a gas. If we do a gas there and there, they'll all come out while we run in. At least, hopefully. It may be an option. Could even do all 4 of them. That's a big chunk of it gone. While we do a rolling barrage going north. That is definitely worth a try. While we attack from the other side as well. I think we'll do that.
On a de nouveaux ordres. On doit tenir cette position.
Let's try it. We're going to have to do something. Have to make sure we have this one available for that. Bombard this and this. Keep these busy while we send these troops forward. We're going to have a dabble at it from this direction as well. We can have 2 rolling barrages on the go. Let's get all of these troops in a more or less position for it. Get these down here if we can. Move them that way. We have troops out in the open. We are going to go for a gander. The gas will affect our own troops. However, I don't think it will be too bad. This isn't toxic stuff, really. This should just get them out. As soon as they're in more of a range, we can go for it. We're going to have to use this bit of artillery for that. Hopefully it will reach like so. We can start getting some of these orders in. We can send them right along here. See what happens. Then we've got some spares. They can live there. Well, we've got these that we need to get straight in there. And on this section as well, they have barbed wire to deal with. They are actually out of the trench here. As soon as we get within some kind of range, get them in. They are now also out of the trench. All of this is actually quite effective. We can start bombarding some as well. We are planning on actually being in here. The artillery is doing a good job at murdering some of them. None of them can really shoot me. This is looking good. Too sure where they're going, but they need to get in that trench quickly. If we can just get in and take the sections, we're going to be happy. Bombard some of this even. I mean, we're in there. Whether we're taking it or not is another story. Just try and get more of them in. We are losing troops to a degree, but many of them are now being murdered. I think they will surrender soon. Lots of them are out. They can no longer reinforce. That gas attack was quite successful.
Attendez les ordres. Mettez-vous en
Get these
position.
in here. We can suppress them. Suppress them. Our supply is severely depleted. Yes, it is, but that doesn't matter. We get more troops in there even. They're going to go down, so you can go in there. This has worked wonderfully. There we go. Excellent. I like it. First use of gas in this campaign, and it forced them all out of the trenches, making the blob not so blobby. Imagine if that was mustard gas. We would have murdered loads of them. We are going to have to try and contend with our own gas at some point. But it will be worth getting gas masks for our own troops, that is for sure. How many did we murder? We murdered 12,000. We lost 7. I'll take that. And it cost them a lot of cash. Excellent job. Great victory. We have smashed the Star of Spear. Nothing more to do but end the turn, and hopefully we can finish it. Then we will be bordering the capital area. That will be very nice. So let's end the turn. Enemy spy near Swaden over here. Still spying. Ooh, they are coming at us. From Lille, we have 3 calls there. Let's have a gander. This is going to be a double battler by the looks of things. They haven't attacked us in a while. The Aarhus region has evidence of human settlements dating back to the Stone Age. Very old area. Excellent. Actually quite excited about this. I don't think they've attacked here yet either. I wonder if they have aircraft here, because I know full well that I don't. Just going to have to hold this with infantry, which is fine. The enemy don't have tanks or anything, neither do we. I wonder if they will have harassment planes, or bombers even. If they have bombers, that could certainly make things a little more interesting. Any MG placements that we put down and things. Just gonna set up the defenses and then we'll resume where we are. Righty-yo, this is what I've done. So, in the forward bits, I've actually built some advanced trenches rather than the basic ones, simply because they are probably going to bombard me and I want our men to survive. We've got enough supply. I could have stuck a few more things down, apparently, but we've got a field mortar in each of the areas. If the enemy do manage to grab this area up front, we can clear it with the field mortar on each of these positions. Don't know where they're going to attack from yet, but looking at this, their trench work is massive. We're definitely not going to be going on the attack. This is ridiculous, though. It's not even all connected, most of it. It's just different lines, which means it's an absolute nightmare. Just going to have to wait for the enemy to attack. They've got lots of supply. They will have lots of artillery. They've probably stuck some light artillery here. Hopefully they don't have the heavies close. Otherwise we may be in a bit of a pickle. Just going to have to wait and see what they do. They're probably going to be coming for A or C. And once they do that, I can't just switch everything over to the other side, simply because the enemy do like to mix things up. So we're going to have to see. They may even come at C at an angle, which will mean that we're in a bit of a disadvantage, as I haven't put the side skirts on them like I sometimes do. Just gone for the more basic scenario. Just going to have to wait for them. Here we go. They're having a gander. They are hitting us with the suppression artillery. We are hitting them. We've got the British troops on the standards, but they are a better shot, dealing more damage, and wow, they're really going for it on this section. Have better visual range. As they get closer, it's going to become more and more treacherous for them. They have bombers in the air. They're suppressing our mortar. What is that bomber going to do? I hope it's not a harassment plane. We don't have any planes of our own over here. Where have they sent it? Yeah, they're going to take out our mortars. Glad I didn't invest too heavily in them. This one is destroyed. But it does look like we have shoved back the first enemy lot. Mostly.
We have new orders.
We'll shuffle these across.
We have new orders.
Looks like they're probably going to go for another gander. They're going over the top straight away. That is interesting.
Stand by.
We can get some of these in here straight away. Get some more British people in. Missed that one, but they're certainly coming. They are trying to suppress us more. It's not going to be enough.
Ready yourselves.
Get these troops in there properly. We'll all be good. All of this is taken. These are properly knackered.
Attention. Ready on the fire. Attention. Get in position.
However, I can't really afford to lose them. We're going to have to just keep these troops in. Make sure the full battalions, not battalions, the full companies are the ones that are doing the actual shooting, and everything will be good on the fire step itself. Don't want to waste troops because we don't have that many to replace them with. To be fair though, they are pretty done.
We have new orders.
I will leave them there for the time being. They should be useful. Just going to have to wait for another wave. I think they're coming at a different angle this time, though. I have to wait for them again. Oh, what's this? Here we go. They're having a gander here now by the looks of things. We'll find a similar story. The mortar is gone. But they are probably going to get murdered running down at us like this. We don't have any machine guns, but that doesn't matter. Kind of glad that we didn't invest too heavily in them, seeing as they have bombers in the air. They're sending lots of them. 3, 6, 9, maybe 15 companies of men. Like I said before though, as they get closer, they're all going to get butchered. They're probably going to get in a little bit. Got in a little bit better on this one. We still keep sending them. That bomber is still floating around. It's not taking care of that or that mortar emplacement, which is good for me. These are all pretty battered. Gonna have to get them in there quickly.
We have new orders.
Can't move these forward until they are engaged. Like so, get these further forward as quickly as we can.
Looks like we're late to the party.
And replace those units. We're still holding strong. These are royally knackered.
Stand by for orders. Ready on the line.
We can swap some of these about. They're not going to like it too much, simply because there's a double blob in the way, but they'll get there eventually. Need them to hurry up though, because the enemy are coming for another gander. Don't get there quickly, they will get murdered. They're suppressing that and this now, so they've probably got 2 artillery blobs floating around somewhere. Managed to get them in, swap them out to the fuller company. They are getting glapped in there. That wasn't as heavy of an attack that time, which is good, so we held that. Excellent. They're still going to be sending some in, but I don't think it's going to be as condensed. Probably going to be losing a lot of men doing this. This one's probably going to go. They only have 60 men in there now. They are holding. Morale is pretty low though, not gonna lie. 8%. So much as a flake goes near them and they're not going to be happy about it. We'll wait for the next enemy wave. Big chunk of their supply just went down. I think they're trying to send in more bombers. Not sure where they're sending them. That probably means that they are not finished yet. Realise though they are very much hurt, but we're going to have to keep them there. Just have to wait for them. Here we go, they're coming at us from this side again now. Bombers still roaming around, but I think I'm a bit stronger on this side. These units are a bit done in now. That will only affect them if they get right in there. They're done, and we'll just send them home. This is a stronger blob of enemy units. Can still all shoot them now as they get closer and closer. They may take this forward bit. Looks like they're also going to be having a gander here. Not too concerned about one now. They're using smoke. The enemy are using smoke. I've never seen that before. That is definitely a first.
Ready yourselves.
They're coming up with more now. Now, we don't have any artillery, so we're going to have to get creative.
Looks like we're late to the party. Reporting for duty.
Seem a little bit insistent on coming down this way. We can keep them here. The smoke is covering them, reducing the amount of. See, they're still being hammered. Move these over. Start engaging those troops that have infiltrated our bit of trench. These backlines are proving invaluable. Shuffle these troops forward. We still have these troops running along. I can stick them here, and they will then use the command trench properly. Sorry, the comms trench. Belgians in. We've not had any in yet.
Stand by for orders. Ready yourselves.
Hopefully they don't dilly-dally too much.
Attention.
There you go, lads. In there.
We have new orders.
They are coming for another gander. Seems a bit mixed though. Mainly this side, perhaps. They are suppressing them.
Stand by for orders. Ready. Will the fire shall take fire possession.
These weren't in position, so they're going to get close. Thankfully, they've not got in. Don't think that. Oh, they're done as well. They're going to get in there. The artillery was a little bit too much for them. They're being taken care of, though.
Get in position. Ready yourselves. Get in position. Ready yourselves.
Get these troops forward.
Attention. Ready on
This
the
is why I
line.
like
New
this section
orders
at the
on
bottom.
line.
We've always got reserves, and you can shuffle units across with it. These will all use the command trench as I would like them to.
Ready on the fire stick. Stand by for order. Get in position. We have team orders. Fire in position.
Like so. Then these are going to run over there. They are suppressing us quite hard there. Our men aren't liking it. The enemy are being very persistent in this. They're still coming. Simply don't think they've got enough time though to actually murder us. This is quite a juicy wave. Hopefully we get in the trenches in time. This is why the comms trench are key in your little individual sections. Excellent, excellent. We're holding this, that is for sure. These might get blacked though. Still have this that we can contend with, get these troops over. These are all still quite healthy. We could definitely do with some
Reinforcements reporting. Reporting for
troops
duty.
holding that while we get a few more over here.
Reinforcements ready.
Still coming. I didn't think that they weren't coming over with what they have, but they are. They're now retreating and getting out of there. Get some more troops in.
We have arrived and await orders.
No, they're not going to have enough now. I think they're going to go for a well, you'd think they go for a ceasefire, but still sending troops over.
We have new orders. Stand by for orders. Get in position. Attention on the line. Attention. Mettez-vous
Keep
en
this
position.
strong and build.
We have new orders. On the line. We have new orders.
Just about constantly resupplying it all, really. Lost one there. Can we get another one in?
C'est arrivé. Attends les ordres.
Surely that's going to be it now.
We have new orders. Ready on the fire step.
Wacht op orders.
in de aanslag.
Got to be it.
On a de nouveaux
Come on, chaps, get in the hole. Their bombers are still floating around. Not much for them to destroy, though. We only did a couple of emplacements. 4 minutes remaining. Here we go. Ceasefire. Yep. I thought our defense held rather well there. Excellent. Happy with that. That's going to be a victory to us to some degree. Let's have a look at casualties. They must have lost a lot there. Here we go. Oh, nice. That is not bad. They lost 13,000 men, while we lost 3,000. That cost them quite a bit. Excellent job. They did start using gas, though, which is interesting. I have yet to see in the AI do that. It's actually quite nice to see them actually attack us for a change. Wonder how much those advanced trenches actually helped reduce the casualties there. It must have been a significant amount, because they were bombarding us again and again and again. However, it didn't seem to do too much, even though it was a suppression barrage. Thank you very much for tuning in if you have. I hope to see you in the next video, where we continue our attack up here, where it looks like the enemy are sticking more units. We're going to have to probably have a rejig, but we might be okay. Maybe one or two, but yeah, no problem. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!